Oh yeah, don't worry. I just killed all of the plants. I just destroyed an entire rainforest.
We'll all be
but
better
it's
off
fine.
once
It's
the
for the best.
Bastion is complete. The monument's getting better. Zolf sure did a number on it, though.
Alright, we're gonna do the monument next. Why are we sluggish here? Or the memorial.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over.
Right. So we have defeat a foe with a single power shot from an extreme.
The triggers.
Right, we got that.
My brothers. Bravest men I ever knew.
Gain of experience. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have earned first prize in, so I have to get 5 more proving grounds to earn first prize. We need to do gain the required number of mementos strewn across the countryside. So I do have to get 1 more memento. Secret skill techniques we have to get. Raise the required number of land pieces through travel and exploration. So we still have a decent number of those just through traveling. We have another, 3,200 or something. Defeat the required number of beasts, different species of beasts. I feel like we've met different species of beasts, but I guess I haven't hit 15 yet. Okay, we're gonna get there. What is this? Deliver a single crushing blow to a foe for at least 70 damage. Okay, we haven't gotten there yet. 3 foes with a single well-timed power shot. Quickly put 12 bullets in a single foe without missing. Oh, we have to pierce a foe with a thrust and then quickly finish it with a throw. That, I don't know if I'll ever get. Spend the required number of fragments. We still have 4,200 or 3,200 of those. Level 5, create every structure in the Bastion. Okay. And survive a trip to who knows where with at least 1 shrine idol activated. That might be hard. I don't know if we're going to get that one. Alright.
Fix that thing right up, didn't we? Made these goings-on a little livelier.
Alright, so we fixed the gramophone. We're not doing that yet.
Suppose it's true a little song can put things in perspective.
Yeah, no. We're not putting anything into perspective right now. Okay, so I think what I want to try to do is... What do I have equipped right now? Do we want to try to do the pipe? I feel like...
Ever see a kid with a musket and a fire bellows? Bit of a disturbing sight.
Let's see what we got in here. What is this? 20% fuel generation flames cripple foes. Do we want to cripple the I like
Without an insulated air intake, that thing's liable to blow up on you.
Brusher's pike, army carbine, dueling pistol, scrap musket. Oh, we don't have enough for a scrap musket. Okay. I already have quite a few critical... We have a lot
Points
of
just don't get any sharper than that.
Okay. Now, let's try it. I want to try it out. Let's try this one again, because this was the easier one, right? The pipe. We actually got pretty far. How did I do that? Oh, okay. It's fine. We actually got pretty far doing the pipe last time. So, I want to give it a shot.
Can't be too careful these days.
I can't be trusted.
Kid takes another drag, goes out like a light.
Let's try it. Let's try to do it. Oh, it's like a training.
There's something you should know about the kid, but let me take it from the top.
We know.
hardly had a moment's rest since all this started.
This may have been a bad choice of weapon. Oh, I just ran off the edge.
Fair to say he's led a hard life.
Alright, I have to
Supposing
stop
what
just
he
like
says in his
rushing in.
sleep
It'll
ain't
be
no
fine.
lie.
I have to stop panicking.
He never knew his old man, but he had his mama to take care of. Frail thing with pure white hair like his. Having his mama's hair did the kid no favors while he was growing up, but he learned to
Having his
hold his
mama's
own
hair?
out
Would she
there.
have white hair?
School ain't working out, so the kid signs up for a turn on the rippling walls. Make his mama some money.
We got this. Oh
Thanks to
man, that
folks
was a little
like the
stressful.
Kid, the walls kept Ceylondia safe from whatever's out there. The elements, the Ura, you name it. Once the kid done his time, he hurried on home. Turns out his mama's time was done too.
Oh. Oh, I keep going off the edge.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Ground is so treacherous. Oh my god, I need to get out of that corner.
So what'd the kid do? Why, he went right on back to the walls for another 5 years. In the history of Ceylondia, nobody's ever volunteered for a second shift on the walls.
Until now.
Out there, kid learned to fend for himself.
Alright, I'm
Learn to
concentrating,
build.
I'm sorry.
Learn to break. In time, the kid earned good standing with the marshals. They trusted him to scout
How
out
many of these
farther
are
than
there?
anybody. One night, one of his expeditions, the ground beneath him shuddered, cracked, and split apart.
All right.
He saw nothing where the world used to be. The calamity happened just like that.
Why can't I handle this corner? I missed how many are left.
All the kid had to work with was his hammer and the clothes on his back. Through twisted streets, he ran with nothing but the city crest and an old stranger's voice to guide him. Well, he finally arrived at Caelondia's vaunted safe haven. He and no one else.
Luckily, we can just kind of keep our distance from these guys, because the spinning guys, these guys are stressful. Okay.
But then,
let's try
all
this.
he got was more thankless work from a man who ain't even asked his name.
How many more are there? Is this supposed to tell me? Oh, 2 reflections remain. We got this.
Sure, I may be the one who dreamt up the walls and the Bastion, but the kid made him real, not me. I'd like to say I'll never forget him, or what he's doing, what he's done.
Do we do it?
I surely would.
We did it! Woo! Did it! $18 is a lot. Those are a lot. All right. Success. Cool. Feel good about that. Wasn't enough to get me to level 5 though. Let me look at these. Because like why can't we use these ones? Oh, maybe because I don't have it equipped. I don't have those things equipped. Alright, let's see what we've got. Let's do this. Let's get the last
Just
shard.
a couple shards left. The quarry's gotta have one, right?
You would think. Ooh. Alright, let's try this proving ground. I love the proving ground. I usually don't like things like the proving grounds, but in this game I actually
Celandia's armada was a glorious sight, and our ship's mortars were unstoppable. At Boundless Bay, our Navy put those mortars through a rigorous inspection. Had to use squirts to simulate explosive impact on the surface of the sea. Choosing targets with those mortars was one of the trickiest parts. Galleon skippers needed to be patient, needed to fire at just the right times. Galleon skippers took a while to get a feel for firing those things.
Oh, you only have a certain amount of time. Alright, let's try again. I want to try again. I didn't realize that you were, like, timed with
If
how
you got
long
a thing
had.
for heavy artillery, then I've got the place for you. A variety of modifications could be used to enhance the power of a mortar. If a galleon mortar couldn't squish enough squirts, it was simply replaced. Sounds like the kid's mortar's in tip-top shape.
Oh, yeah. So how many do I need to do? 80 casualties or more. I got 73 that time. That was... Alright, that's fine. We will leave it for now because I think I do need to add a few upgrades. Maybe there's a way to, like, make it go faster or have a bigger area of damage, something like that. So...
Too bad about the Armada, but at least one of those mortars survived.
Okay. Let's go to Bastion Quarry. Let's go.
Imagine everything you'd need to build a city like Celandia. It takes hard work and planning, and it also takes Bastion Quarry. The Ura tunnels beneath the quarry must have softened the blow from the calamity. We bought the whole place from the Ura on the cheap. Same goes for its natives, Rattletails.
Oh, I just fell through the hole.
Why would the Ura put up with those pests? Rattletails ain't the worst of it either, but more about that in a little bit.
That's not the worst of it? What are you talking
The quarry came with a lifetime supply of windbags. Windbags smaller than the naked eye can see are nesting in those rocks. Not only are these rocks a source
Gotta
of
be
life,
careful around here.
we found that the
It's
oldest
dangerous.
ones remember things.
It's dangerous around these parts. It says hazardous. Hazardous material around
They're
here.
recording everything, all the time, taking it all in.
Eh. Oh, I hit level 5. Yes. It's dangerous here.
No wonder all those beasts were drawn to the quarry. The rocks were calling them.
How do I break that? How do I get in here?
But there was even more to it than that. Keeping the quarry free from pests turned out to be a problem. Rattletails kept tunneling in to snack on windbags. Without those windbags, the quarry might not have its special qualities.
How do we get it?
Windbags tended to the rocks, so we had to keep the rattletails at bay.
Oh. Okay. It'll all be fine. It'll all be fine. If I had realized that before, then I would have put a little bit more effort into, don't go off yet.
Even Stink Eyes started taking root here.
I didn't realize that the switches were actual, like, switches. I didn't put that together.
Now, why would the Ura sell off such a fascinating place? The Ura always were a superstitious lot. Might be the gods told him the quarry's bad news.
Okay. It's a little stressful here. Just a bit. A little bit stressful. Okay, hold on. Instead of the gun, instead of the scrap musket, we need the mortar. And we are going...
In any case, it's fair to say the quarry was a godsend.
Quarry is stressful.
Those rocks, all polished to a mirror sheen.
Blam.
The largest ones, you know as cores. A single core could keep the lights on in an entire city district.
Okay, I'm sorry for like not talking very much. Oh, I just fell through a hole. I'm trying to focus on this level because this is intense.
The smaller ones, we call them shards.
Alright, alright. Here. Blam. Alright.
The shard's got a fraction of a core's power, enough to fuel a voyage to the motherland.
Okay. Alright, it's all good. It's all good. Oh no.
Well, now the
Thank God.
quarry's all dried up. These rocks are much too young to be of use.
Okay. Okay.
Remember how I said rattletails ain't the worst thing in the quarry?
What's the word? Oh.
That honor goes to a
I
beast
just
who
went through
took
the
the
whole.
Colin,
Okay.
Sir Lunky. Massive things stomped many of our boys. We just couldn't get rid of him. The only thing harder than the rocks in Bastion Quarry is Sir Lunky's head. His big fat rum's plenty tough too. So is a kid.
Crap.
We never could get stubborn old Lunky to leave the quarry alone.
That was complete chance. I totally would have just died. I don't
Then the
know
kid
how I
hears a
survived
voice
that.
calling from down the hall. Are you alright? It says.
I don't know how I made it through that. No way. No way, Jose.
It's him.
Dirk!
I've come to
Zulf.
warn you, he says. The Bastion is under siege. Let it fall. You should not go back.
Under siege? I just spent all that time and energy. I'm gonna punch you in the face, dude. Give me that. Give me that. Ugh.
Kid hears him, but he ain't about to be deterred.
No, we're not gonna be deterred. Give me this shard. I'm gonna
If that's the
bust
way it
your
is,
butt.
he says, then I won't stop you.
Yeah.
Because
my
my
back.
countrymen will.
Freaking Zolf. See, I knew it was a problem. It's the purge situation all over again. You take in one loner, and then BAM! They come for you. Other people come for you. It's all set up. And then your
Say
crap
what you
gets
will
taken
about
and you get
Zolf,
killed. Oh
but
my
he's a
God.
man of his word. His countrymen don't much care for pleasantries, though. Too bad for that.
Done with this crap.
Zolf showed him the way here, and here they came to take revenge.
Freaking Zolf, what did we ever do to you? All I did was help you.
They got inside the Bastion and shut the door. Kid's gotta go in through the back.
God.
I should have told him sooner about all this.
Alright, hold on before I go in there.